the one group that I think that I'm concerned about, and also from conversations I've had with neighbors and stuff, are women's group. And I think that's what we're trying to do is to focus on right now. Because a lot of women who are against gun are basically take it as in an emotional state. Basically, guns that kill people. You know, my wife was speaking to someone who a neighbor of hers wanted to buy a gun. And was, oh, why would you want a gun? Gun kill people. Well, so we're trying to, and part of this is going to be asking for more volunteers. So our group has gotten several women in it. We're trying to approach parents group, attract women's bowling leagues, whatever. And what surprises me is that there isn't much of a conversation with women that that have children in schools that basically don't want to get into a discussion and perhaps even a debate on why you shouldn't have guns to protect people in school or how you're going to protect people in school. I'm getting the signal here from the okay. So basically, what we're trying to say is, if anyone wants to volunteer, please see me or Jim Tilney afterwards, and see, especially women, bring if you want to sign up for helping us out. And also, one of the things we want to suggest that if you have an opportunity next time that you come to one of these meetings, bring your wives or friends or women to the meeting. All right, thank you.
About an hour before the meeting started, Mike Tilley's phone rang, and somebody from 106.9 called and asked if they could have somebody from Concerned Gun Owners of Bucks County to speak tomorrow morning and be interviewed at 7:05 tomorrow morning. And we're going to have Dave Sager represent us. Dave heading up our legal team. The communications team. Because I worked for IBM for 38 years, I kind of headed up the communications team. And we broke the group into Facebook, website, Twitter, emails, and branding is what we'll call them. And we had two gentlemen. We had Eric Petroni. Eric, you want to come up? And we had Tim Sorman work on Facebook, and we had over 10,000 hits on the Facebook page in a 6-week period from around the world, including Russia and Saudi Arabia.
Thank you, Steve. We both, actually 3 of us, are the administrators of the Facebook page. Myself, Tim, and Andrew Rumbold, who spoke earlier. We started the Facebook page immediately after the first meeting, primarily to get some information out to you. A lot of the stuff that Carlo talked about previously was on that Facebook page. Information is our biggest weapon in this battle that we have here. I would ask a show of hands, how many of you own assault weapons? Okay, how many of you actually own guns that are machine guns? Okay, 1 man here owns an assault weapon. You're giving, 2, I'm sorry. You're giving in to this whole hysteria by saying, I own an assault weapon. I don't know about you, but I own 2 semi-automatic rifles. Okay, that is it. I don't call them assault weapons. He has an assault weapon, and the other gentleman has an assault weapon. That's it. Don't give in to them anymore, you know. Something simple like that. That's the information that we put this Facebook page out for. We started a website. We have a couple gentlemen that will talk about that. I just wanted to make a quick statement about this Facebook page. I just wanted to keep it, I want to keep us all united on Facebook. There's been a couple times where we've had some people going at each other on it. We are all from different walks of life. We are all have different opinions about things. We might share a same common goal here, but we need to stand on that common goal and not let our differences of opinions or our different ways of life interfere with that. If we kind of fall apart that way, it's, you know, united we stand, divided we will fall is a standard thing, but the best way to actually take us apart is by us all going our different directions. I don't want it to become political. I don't want it to you know, run into a Democrat Republican, Libertarian, Tea Party thing. I really want it to stay. I want to be able to say, show you when people are politically, their policies or legislation or anything else that's geared against the Second Amendment. I want you guys to post that on the Facebook page. Bring it to our attention. If you see lies, straight up lies like Carla was talking about, bring it to our attention. If you see things that are straight up facts, indisputable facts, I will add to that, because a lot of times you'll see facts that are just out of left field and they're made by someone that you really can't trust their opinion. Any stories you have about people, you know, either parts of the Second Amendment that are saving lives, helping people, whatever. Again, a little humor. You find cartoons, little things. I post things like that up there. This is just something that we need to stay focused and happy and on the good side, okay? That's about it. If you guys have any information on organizations or businesses that are Second Amendment friendly, we're going to start establishing a list of that. You can send that to our website, okay? Anybody you know that your everyday dealings, like someone you walk into, like I met Mike's gun shop, and one of the guys there carries, and they are very Second Amendment friendly, they will in turn become a business that we support. Anything else, you guys can ask me afterwards.
Thanks. 4 weeks ago, when this group got together, we needed a website, and we switched the website on last weekend. And we're probably 30% there with content. So we're looking for content where we'll be flushing it out as time goes on. And our website, if you click on the Facebook link on the website, it'll direct you to Facebook, where there's a lot of good interactive information. There's more static information on the website. Emails. If there's anybody that has any kind of working knowledge of MailChimp, please see me about that, okay? We just need probably 2 hours in 2 separate sessions of training on how to work with MailChimp. Linda Rosen and I have been struggling with that now for about a week, about 3 weeks, forgive me. And finally, in the branding area, we have, as Eric said, we're looking for partners, sponsors, and donors. We're going to be producing T-shirts. We're going to be going to professional logo maker and having a couple of logos made. And we're working on messaging. What is our message? And our theme is a peaceful line in the sand, standing firm on the Second Amendment. If we stand firm on the Second Amendment, we have the law on our side, net, net. With that, let me ask Jim Vetter to come up. You've heard a lot tonight, a whole lot. Jim's going to summarize as far as what action steps leaving this meeting should be taken.
All right, 3 more minutes and we'll be through this. So the priorities, you heard a lot of stuff today. Here's just a couple things that we just want everybody to try to do in the next 5 days. First, check and see if you can go to the rally on the 23rd. Yeah, Tuesday's kind of a bear to take off. It's going to be important. If we can get out there in a show of force, it will have an impact. Whether you decide to open carry, conceal carry, you can still check your weapons and go in, talk to your legislator. So it's going to be a good opportunity to get in the lobby. And then the other thing we got to do, we want to move, we educate, we're going to move to action. We have to be a force and a presence out there to legislators in the next week on 2 things. What's happening in Harrisburg around 357, and then what's happening in Washington. Next slide. So from 357, the pages I'm passing out right now have all the contact information for the legislators. So all we're asking you to do is call and write and demand that HB 357 be advanced through committee. The problem right now, it's been mentioned, Chairman Marsico is holding it up. The thing we learned about last night is the reason is he believes that the supremacy clause of the Constitution prevents him from passing gun legislation, which is a complete misunderstanding of the Constitution. The supremacy clause, and you can tell him this if you want to, the supremacy clause only applies to Article 1, Section 8. There are specific enumerated powers. That's it. If it isn't in there, the supremacy clause doesn't matter. So right now he's got kind of more of a lawyers understanding, quote, if the court says to do it, do it. He's wrong on that. So if you get a chance, talk to Bill Ryle. He'll educate you, as much as you need. But he is totally mistaken, and he's holding this thing up because he's, deferring to, quote, whatever the feds think's appropriate because they're supposedly supreme. So, reach out to him, give him a call, write the letter. You guys have the numbers. Also, Bernie O'Neill, he's on this committee, and he has not signed up as a co-sponsor. Pressure him. If we get 300 people to phone him and write a letter, he is going to take notice. The rule of thumb is you get a letter or a call from 15 people, you start to worry. We need to be pressure people. Next slide. And the second thing is going to be in D.C., even though, like Dave said, even though things have been rolled back a little bit with Feinstein, this stuff is not going to end. Fitz is sitting on the fence. It's time to get him to choose a side. Right now, he's been kind of avoiding meeting with us. We've invited him to speak. It's an easy thing to do. Be a force in the next 5 days. Call Fitz. Here's his number. Say, you know what? What's going on? Where do you stand? Write him a letter. Tell him you want to come and meet with him. That will terrify him if 300 people who are pro-gun call up and say, you know what? When are you going to be there? I want to talk to your scheduler, and we're going to be there. He will take notice. If we just let him kind of continue to evade, he'll get his way. And again, Mike's going to try to do the right thing, but again, we need to pressure and be 100% with us. So write, tell him what you think, say, I want to schedule a meeting, and I get on the thing and call, and also write him. And then, Toomey's on our side, but again, maybe a nice thank you letter to him would be helpful. These guys need to get some, proactive, rewards for what they do. And then Casey, he probably won't come over to our side, but still, call, demand a meeting up in Allentown, write a letter. Be a force. 300 people will matter when they get letters, not form letters, stuff you guys write and sign yourselves. Next one. And so that's it. So please, for the next 5 days, commit to April 23rd, write and call these people. We will make a difference.
Jim is our general patent. All right, now everybody have your raffle tickets? Let me turn it over to Tim at this point to run the raffle. We have been having sponsors and donors come out of the woodwork on this.
We just ask that everybody stays until we completely get all the raffle tickets and taken care of, and we're going to get this underway. Ready, Art? Who we have it picking?
Also, I'd like you all, if you possibly can, these people have been very generous to us. Please promote these businesses. Patronize these businesses. They're very, very generous to us. First off, Tanners. These guys have been behind us 100% of the way since the beginning. We have 5 $10 gift cards. Where is my lovely assistant?
Here's the first one. Please come right up and grab them, too.
Okay. 714-680. Let me know when you get it. If you're the
All right,
winner.
here you go.
Right on.
Grab his ticket. There we go. Next one.
Yeah.
It's over here.
Since these are all the same first 3 numbers, 4709 are the last 4.
Call it again.
4, I'll read the whole thing, 714709. Come on down.
There we go.
For the next card, 714662. Come on down. I feel like Bob Barker here. For the next card, I have 714611. Winner again.
Here we go.
Last of the Tanners cards, 714800. Come on down. All right, now from Surplus City, we have 2 $25 gift cards, which was very nice of Rob at Surplus City to do for us. The winner of that is 714635. Hand? Do I see anybody? Right on. Thank you, Lisa. The next one is 714740. Anyone? Right on. There we go. Number 2. next one is Johnson Sporting Goods. They gave us a $25 gift certificate to their store. Yeah. That number is 714-641. Come on down here, sir. There we go. There's that card. The next one is for Ready, Aim, Fire. Okay, we have 2 passes for a single visit for Ready, Aim, Fire, and that's in Bristol. What's that? What's the other one? Where'd that ticket go? That's good. Okay. Johnson's. Where's Johnson's? There it is. This the Johnson one?
Ready and fire. 2 of them. Give me 1 second.
That's Ready, Aim, Fire. Okay. Well, we'll move on to Ready, Aim, Fire. That number is 714-819. Anyone? 714-819. All right, I'll call another one.
Which one did you just call?
There you go, my friend. Last time, 714-819. All right, again for Ready, Aim, Fire, 714-761. There you go, there's a ticket for that. And for the other pass at Ready, Aim, Fire, 714-625. Somebody won that. What's that? The other one for here? The other Ready, Aim, Fire? Andy's got it. Andy's got it right there. Oh, and here. Here. Okay. The next one, we go to the gun range at 540 North Percy Street. For any of you who live down in Philadelphia, this is what used to be Coliseumos. And for them, we have a two one-day passes. They actually don't have an hourly thing, so it's actually the whole day. For that one, it is 714-786. Anybody? Again, 714-786. That's what. Last time, 714-786. Oh, cool. Okay, another one. Again, for the gun range, another single visit to the gun range, 714-704. I think I brought my glasses. I'll say it again, 714-704.